There we go. Hola, hola, hola. Let me make sure I'm live. Let me see. There. All right. I think I'm live. Let me see. Switch to my comments so I can make sure I'm live. See in here. Okay, good. Hey, everybody. I'm TJ Mercer. I'm known as the chief noisemaker of the Media Mavericks Academy, which means I teach authors, experts, coaches, and entrepreneurs how to book themselves in the media without a publicist and without being a celebrity. And I'm a beast at it. I'm known as the beast in the media streets. I'm a beast at it because I spent 25 years working on some of the biggest shows on TV. So I know a little something about what I'm doing. So I'm actually right now, I lived in LA for 25 years and I live in Atlanta now, but I've been on the road for last week and a half. So I'm actually in Baton Rouge hanging out with my niece and my nephew. Hey, Andrea, Tawana, Lamont. Who else? Colin. Who else I got? I got a hey T from a Facebook user. I don't know who that is, but hey. But I'm in Baton Rouge with my niece and my nephew, and of course my mama and my brother, but they don't really matter because I really just came to see my niece and my nephew. And we are going to the Bayou Classic, which is one of the dopest Black college football classics around. It's between Southern and Grambling. I am a proud, obnoxious, insufferable, loud, will get on your last nerve graduate of the Howard University. But my brother went to Grambling, so we always make it a family thing. Hey, my Monica and Crystal, we make it a family thing to go to the Bayou Classic. So that is me. And I was sitting here, T2, my niece has gone to get her hair braided and my nephew has gone to get a haircut. So I was like, you know what? There's a lot of things that's popping off in the media that we really need your voice, and especially Black voices. I don't have it handy, but when I teach webinars, I have a tweet from a producer from NBC National that basically said we need voices of color in the media. You got to pitch it. And so with everything that's going on, we've got the Derek, I don't know how you pronounce his last name. Is it Chauvin? I can't pronounce his last name, but you know what I'm talking about. The cop in Minnesota. We got his trial going on. And then we've got the young man who was accosted, assaulted, harassed, bullied by the sergeant in the neighborhood for just having the unmitigated gall to be Black and walking in the neighborhood. We have, what's the young man I think is in Chicago, that the video of his shooting was released. And we have, what really still shakes me and is really driving all the HBCU projects that I'm called to build is the video or the screenshot that was released by the parent that showed a daycare center just demeaning just the most beautiful melanin babies. They were getting snacks or meals, I can't really tell, but all the Black kids were not being served where all the white kids were being served. And that just did something to me. I can't even explain it. Something unlocked in me that everything that I'm building for the HBCU market is such that when something like that, if something like that pops off ever again, I want to be the one that say, give me every one of those babies' names, because they are going to have a full HBCU scholarship waiting on them, because we've now got to undo that. So a lot of things are happening in the media that we need the experts. We need you out here talking about your lane of genius. And if you're new to me, you hear me teach about the term newsjacking. And newsjacking is essentially taking a current event, a media trend, all of that, and hijacking it essentially for your brand. And with everything that's going on, if you are a therapist, if you talk about this, or if you are a diversity and inclusion expert, whatever is happening in your world, we want you to be out there making some noise and be the voice. And and I always teach my Mavericks, I don't care what is Rollins saying. Where the most recent event in South Carolina was in my hometown down the street from where I have family that lives. Which one is that, Rosalind? Refresh my memory. I forget which one is that, because it's just like we just been inundated lately. Like we thing after thing after thing after thing after thing. And the fact that we can't let someone else tell our story. We cannot let, and right now, my biggest market is I serve people who look like me. And I love everybody. I serve everybody, but I draw the people who look like me because, to my knowledge, I'm the only person with my creds, my background, that's out here doing what I do, of showing you how to make noise in the media. And so I just lost my train of thought, what I was going to say, because I was reading the comments where the young man was bothered for the walking in the neighborhood young man. Baby, I saw a shot. Talk about pull up. Everybody and their grandmama. I did a post on social media that talked about, it was like, he was like, you know what? I ain't going to fight you, but I'm going to go get my brother, my sister, my auntie, my auntie, everybody. We coming to see you. And so now the memes are coming out. Y'all know we are some of the funniest people on the planet. The memes are coming out. Somebody just posted a meme that said, if come outside, we ain't gonna jump you as a person. So I'm like, but what more importantly, it's like, what is the trauma that's happening? And so if you are a therapist or an expert in mental health, how is like the gentleman being accosted by the sergeant? How, what is it that parents, to be a good ally when they're dealing with children? Because the thing is, with that daycare center situation, it wasn't just, excuse me, it wasn't just the psyche of the Black kids. It was also the superiority now that, because I had questions like, what is being said to them? How long has this been going on? Like, where is it that what is happening in these kids' psyche? So you got the white kids that are, for whatever reason, hey, Dr. Stevie, for whatever reason, they're being taught that they're superior. Whereas, the young Black babies are taught that they're inferior, and not even a word is being said. And so what can parents do to start deprogramming that? Because let's say the white parents, would not, support this, or are just as appalled that their child is being treated so differently. So then what can white parents say or do to actually deprogram and make sure they're raising children that are not necessarily colorblind? Because I don't necessarily believe in a colorblind society, but the fact that they are on equal terms. And listen, let me be real clear. I don't really care what side of an issue you on when you rock with me. I have my personal opinion, but have an opinion. Get out there and put your side, put your spin on things, because the media, we like clashes. It's really not an interesting media segment when everybody on the panel agree with each other. You need that dissenting voice. So do not be afraid to be provocative and put yourself out there. Well, what I'm trying to remember, I had a client that it was an unpopular opinion and we put it out there and media bit. I'm trying to remember what happened, but whatever it is, put your opinion out there. If you don't agree with me, I couldn't care less about that. I just want your voice out there in the media, because the more voices that we have, and we're not in this echo chamber repeating the same talking points and looking at it from all the same direction, then that's a waste of time. That really is a waste of time. We need you out there. And what was I going to say? because this was just off the cuff, and I was like, let me just get out there and talk about this. So I didn't really think about it all the way through. Yeah, the bottom line for me is we need representation. And with the awakening that America kinda is going through, I won't say fully, but just kinda, that they're especially after George Floyd, regardless if you agree with Derek or not, or what side you're on, there was a reckoning that happened that America couldn't deny anymore, because we were stuck at home. The video was playing on repeat. So people who thought it wasn't as bad, or thought we were making things up, or thought that we, were exaggerating and racism is a thing of the past, they got to see, oh, hail to the no, it really is here. And so because of that, media is more prone to show diverse points of view, even if it's nothing but to be combative. But even if it is, what the goal is to, when you do TV, and I'm going to focus a lot more in the TV space, because hell, that's why I spent 25 years. But in the TV space, we need to show a diversity of a diverse group of voices. We really do. And I cannot, especially because it's been really heavy on my heart, these latest incidents, especially with the kids, man, that thing wrecked me. I cried like a baby. That thing wrecked me, seeing those babies just sitting there. And they don't, they're 3. My nephew is 3. They're 3. They don't even know what's happening. They can't even articulate it. They don't even have the vocabulary. They not even have the maturity of recognizing what's being there, how their psyche is being assaulted. And so it's like, we got to be the voice for them. And so in what you're going to see from me in the next few weeks is I am going to get louder about, I took a year off, to do the HBCU bingo and whatnot and focus on bingo. And now God is back to, okay, we got to get back to you being the voice, because there really is nobody who looks like me with the creds and the receipts to back up. I am who I say I am. I do what I say I do. And there's some of you there who, who are here now that actually can validate that. And so in the next, we're going to be launching the Noisemaker Challenge again. So be looking for that sometime. I think we launched that May 16th or something like that. So make sure you start looking out for the registration process of that. I'm going to be opening my calendar back up, my roster back up, to work with clients one-on-one. We're going to be doing more of the storytelling retreats, my League of Extraordinary Storytellers. Hey, Delmar. But at the end of the day, I really want to focus on using my genius to accentuate your genius to get booked. And I've said it time and time and time again. Now more than ever, is it not easy, but easier. Let me put that on there. Easier for you to book yourselves in the media, because TV networks are not having in-studio guests. So you can easily be sitting in Baton Rouge, getting up early enough to do a TV interview in LA. I just left LA. So I want you, please look at what you can newsjack. Some of my media mavericks have been killing the game during this pandemic. Dr. Tana is a regular on the #1 morning show in LA. Dr. Cosette White is dispensing her financial guidance, I think on a weekly segment on Fox in Sacramento. So there are things out there that you can be doing. And if nothing else, if you've been laying low, if you've been quiet, I need you to start hooking your train to my caboose, baby, because the rest of 2021, we going somewhere. You are no longer going to be a best kept secret. You are no longer going to be quiet about your lane of genius, because I say it all the time. People at home losing sleep over what you can do in your sleep. Cassandra says, God is calling me to speak more about come on, Cassandra. That's what I'm talking about. God is calling me to speak more about Black women's mortality in pregnancy. Thank you for doing this video, Teach. That's what I'm saying. Like the rates of Black women losing their lives in childbirth are astronomical compared to other ethnicities. So we need you out there, Cassandra, making some noise. What does Delmar say? Yes, let me get hooked to your genius caboose. Absolutely, Delmar. It is time for this train to leave the station. And let me tell you something. I spent 3 days at the feet of Jennifer Kim, Sarah Paikai, and my girl Reneka Boyd, who is the yin to my yang and my number 2. And the stuff we got coming for the rest of this year, we are not playing games. So if you've ever wanted to work with me, you might want to do it sooner than later, because I'm told I have to get out of different kind of conversations so that we can help more people, which in turn for me helps me do my HBCU events. What does Dr. Stevie say? I just got so much energy talking to the HBCUs. Oh, that's right. Your training was tonight. I meant to pop in, but I'm with my niece and my nephew, and it had me realize that I have more to do to work with our people. Yes. This does not mean I don't love everybody, but the call on my life, every time I try to think past the HBCU market when it comes to the TV show ideas, God is like, no, do not alter my instructions. I've called you to serve this niche. And the way I'm going to give you the funding for this niche is that you over here doing this with people of making sure they're out making noise. Because here's the thing I know with everything that I have, there are specific people, some of you are here, that are assigned to me. And so I have to show up in doing what I'm called to do, because it is a domino effect. So if I don't get up and make noise on my own, it's going to somehow cause this trickle down effect, and you're going to be quiet about your genius. So that ain't happening. Let me tell you, with the stuff that God has shown me, that is not happening, not on my watch. I got enough to be held accountable for. I ain't gonna be held accountable for not being in position to help you guys make noise. Roslyn, my girl, Roslyn lived across the hall from me at Howard. This is what a Howard grad do. Yes, no doubt. Put on your calendars next Thursday. I'm gonna do an open Q&A next Thursday at 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 Pacific. That's 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 Pacific. I'm opening up my Media Mavericks Q&A, and that can where we can have an actual dialogue and not just this monologue of how we exchange. So you can actually ask me things or run your media ideas by me. And again, for the rest of the year, I'm going hard in the paint for the TV space. TV is only 3 to 5 minute interviews, but it's that medium that will actually get you credibility quicker, sooner, faster than any other medium. So that's why we are going to begin to really focus on my TV expertise, so to help you guys bring your voice and bring your genius to the masses. Dr. Stevie says, I'm going to have to send you that replay because I just told the grass that when we don't show up, it is selfish because our custom designed assigned people cannot move. Come on now. Dang it. Did I not put that on my calendar? I could have been there, but I was focused. I was in TT mode. So yeah, Andrea. And then the Zoom is Zoom with TJ. It's pimpyourprnow.com/Zoom with TJ, Andrea. I think I can type it. Hold on. Thanks for being here, Andrea, because I know I sprung this. Zoom with TJ. Let me make sure I got it right. Oops. Nope. Okay, so I put it in the chat in some places. Andrea, can you put it in on the what you're watching on, which is my personal page, because I don't think it populated on my personal page. So will you put it there for me? It's completely free. You just jump in, and like I said, if you've ever wanted to work with me, now is the time to raise your hands, because I'm about to really go hard in the paint for the rest of the year, and I'm going to be a moving target. And yeah, I can only take so many people on my one-on-one level. And this year I'm going to teach Media Mavericks live, my do-it-yourself program. I'm going to teach it live when we open enrollment this year. So we'll do 10 weeks. Yeah, I think it's a 10-week run where I'll be live every week, every Thursday, teaching how to book yourself in the media without a publicist and without being a celebrity. Okay, that's what I got on my heart, I think. I just really wanted to wake y'all up. That's what this was about. While I had a chance, wake y'all up to get out there and find your voice, man. People are really waiting on you. And they're losing sleep over what you at home doing in your sleep. And some of you, I know, have tons of genius floating around in that mind of yours. It's time for you to get out there. Shantae, is that you? It's time for you to get out there. I don't consider it an accident for any of you to have stumbled across me rocking in my circle when it's time, when I'm now waking back up and going, still doing I can't wait to announce what the HBCU project is, y'all. Oh my gosh, it is dope. Woo! It is so dope. I can't wait to be able to do an official announcement about it all. But for those of you who resonate with me on that, I'm going to be calling on you guys to be ambassadors to really get us out there. And I think that's it, unless anybody else got something they need to say to me. Anybody else got things they want to say, questions I can maybe answer quickly. But if not, we're doing the official Q&A next Thursday. Bonita says, I'm looking forward to that announcement. It's so, it keeps me up at night, Bonita. It keeps me up at night. I'm so excited about it. So if not, I'm going to count it down. I'm going to get ready for my niece and nephew to come back so I can be in full TT mode. And I'm counting down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I love you, Tawana. I'll be talking to you soon, I believe. Right, Tawana? Did I see you I've been on the road. So did I send you on my calendar? Andrew says it's good to hear your voice. The world needs your voice. I know. I got to practice what I preach, because I'll go dark sometimes too and not say anything. And then I'll get that nudge like, yeah, you need to come out of hiding. Well, I'm not hiding. I just don't, if I don't have nothing to say. Hi, Sherelle. If I don't have anything to say, I don't say anything, because I don't waste your time. Where was I? 5. I don't know where it was. I'm so happy about my HBCU project, y'all. Y'all have no idea. It really, it's going to be there for my niece and nephew's children's children. I'm building it so that it's generational. I'm building it so that the HBCU grads of 3,040 will still be, I don't even know why that makes me cry, but they still will be benefiting for what my squad, my bingo squad, and any of the other people who raise their hands and want to help me build this, generations will be benefiting for what we're going to do in this next season. And I'm so honored that I get to do it. That's it. I'm so honored. Bonita says, thanks, TJ. It's been on my heart to be more committed to making noise. Hooking up to the caboose, baby. I'm told my caboose got a little bigger. So it's plenty of space for all the hooks, okay? Let me just say, it's plenty of space. So put that on your calendar. May 16th, I think through the 23rd, whatever that week is, we're going to do the Noisemaker Challenge. And that's when, we're going to really kick off that for the rest of the year, I expect, people like Monica, people like Shantae and Bonita to be out here making noise about their genius. Monica says, my niece is attending Howard now. HU. I told her, stay ready for your announcement. She has a servant heart. Yes, I definitely can use the current students, because what we're building is for them. It really is for them. All right, so where was I? I got excited. Y'all got me excited talking about my HBCU project. What was I, 4? 3, I love y'all. Thanks for always rocking with a sister. Thank you for making me feel wanted when I do go live, that it is beneficial and is helping you to hear what I have to say and what God puts on my heart to share. 2, 1. See you next time. Bye.